how it, I mean, R.O.B's kind. Oh, don't you? Okay, R.O.B is kind of a swordy, I guess. So you know, he's got those long. Might be.
Swordy.
That. Well, ugh, I was trying to justify.
He's a flamey.
A flamey, yeah. There's a disjoint in there somewhere with those arms. That down tilt will basically match Cloud on the ground.
Oh, that's true.
Considering, but let's find out.
And it's interesting because R.O.B is one of those characters that can actually diversify the timings of your moves. Like you have really, really fast moves and then really, really laggy and delayed moves.
Yeah.
And the alternating of those two allows you to get your conditioning, allows you to get your neutral wins, and then it's off to the races. We just have to see one of those connections. Instantly, we've already got limit in 25 seconds or less. This is a go time for Curry Governor.
My goodness, look at the maneuvering coming out from Curry Governor there. Saw him take a swig of that Coca-Cola and it's just hit him immediately.
Right, and that even though he jumped out, Curry Governor recognized that the shield was low enough that that was going to poke either way.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Absolute checkmate situation there, as the spacing on the shield is just immaculate. Just no way. R.O.B's... What's your favorite R.O.B out of shield option, Nerf?
Oh, I definitely like down tilt.
Excellent.
Who doesn't love down tilt?
Unfortunately, just the way he's hovering here, it's just impossible even to go for that because those back airs just so easy just to fall them, stay out of range of that, disengage, and just keep that pressure on.
We're getting dangerously close to one of those gyro setups that we're looking for. Just not able to get the pop-up with the up smash. And unfortunately, it kind of peters out here, but now we're getting the fadeaway. We're expecting the Curry Governor is going to be going with those aggressive approaches. We are micro-spacing effectively here. Not Rose.
Oh, very, very dangerous. Almost caught with the down air, not quite nailing the timing as we are back to ledge right now. Spot dodge. Up tilt actually not connecting, very surprising, but that's quite all right. Go for the cross slash. Very strong option in this scenario because once again, like you mentioned, Cloud has, R.O.B has that ability to kind of like mix up their aerial tempo. Well, Cloud can do it too, and it's incredibly important in his game plan using that cross slash to delay when these aerials are coming out.
Exactly, because he goes for the 1-2 data check. Okay, are you actually shielding? Okay, maybe I will actually back off. But this is the high recovery that I want to see. The limit climb hazard going to climb over the ledge and bring you back to a favorable position. 190, 206 post hit, and we're finally losing the first stock. But wow, Lumen is behind right now.
Yeah, got that right, but not impossible. We've seen Lumen beat the odds before. True. So let's see if they can do it again as just threatening a couple of back airs. Not quite, like you said, data collection. Let's figure out what's going on as a nice little string coming out from Lumen just to carry them to the side of the stage. Rolling directly under an early air dodge as bit of a clash there.
Yeah, those clash still staying alive for a time. You have a little bit of a lack of good landing options sometimes just because you're relying on those delayed options usually to do so as R.O.B. We just got to see how he can manage to get around these platforms and retake this control. Right now, we're getting a couple trips, but just a neutral get up, and instantly Curry Governor trying to get some pressure off this limit.
Oh, that's the stuff. These down airs just slightly mistimed. Once Lumen figures them out, it can get very dangerous. Having to burn that neutral B, not quite enough to kill just yet. Let's see if we can find anything. Not going for any like spike spam. Curry Governor is more than happy just to use that there, use that spacing just to punish any option select to the ledge.
That's true. And I was going to say at 160, I mean, it was basically even. All that rage would allow R.O.B to get like a grab, throw combo into instant death for Curry Governor, even at pre-100. Now with all of that rage gone, he's going to have to figure out something else. Great down air out of the disadvantage. Yeah. Instant mash into down air. A lovely get off me tool.
And I do even like the, I even do like the blade beam there because frankly, it just did its job, which was to dissuade an aggressive approach coming out. You didn't need to hit him, you just needed them to back off and respect it.
Right, and now the roll from Cloud able to overtake, not really worried, trying to get something here, no trumpet up air, but we are looking for it. Now a little bit of the delay here, we are getting the fair. That's a nice way to basically mix up that tempo as you mentioned before. Now looking for a back air, but unable to get it. Here we a nice connection. 158 though, we're living so on the edge.
That's the stuff, that should just about do it. And great job snipping out limit right there. That's going to do a lot of work and just slow down Curry's tempo just a little bit. Could be enough to take the whole game, but we'll find out because R.O.B is a little rusted right now, a little worse for wear.
Definitely. Curry Governor very good at maintaining the 70+% lead that he had garnered very early on in this game. Now it continues to widen the gap. Let's be real, it's R.O.B. R.O.B can take you from there to 100 as well.
Absolutely. If anything, he gets good. That's fine. It's R.O.B. Oh, but it's just a little bit too unsafe.
And it's like that good Cloud ledge tech. The runoff ledge, instant jump back with the down air. A long-lasting move. I mean, well, I could call it a sex kick, but it's not really a kick.
It's like a new age, yeah.
Exactly.
Fantastic stuff. You can
Not
see
gonna say what I'm saying.
you can see a lot of Curry Governor fans locked in the crowd.
Oh,
like I said, he is probably. I think
favorite.
it'd be fair to say he's the most popular Northern player.
That's funny.
I think that's absolutely fair to say.
Yeah, a personality in his own right. Going back to PS2 for game number 2, Lumen opting to just run it right back.
Good stuff right there. Double bear just getting this started. My goodness, look at the pressure. Lumen unable to even drop that shield in fear that something might go wrong. And the lower it gets, the easier it becomes to poke, the safer it is for Cloud. Your nightmares just start to stack one on top of another there, Nerf.
All right, and now we get a little bit of whittling down on the shield, trying to get closer to poke range. That's the Cloud special. Loves putting that pressure on the shield and hoping for the best. Still getting caught up in a lot of this stuff. Lumen not far behind.
Find out as, oh, I like that a lot. Good maneuvering just to make sure you didn't connect with the gyro, punish an approach, and then hit him with the golf swing.
I mean, it's true. He actually got punished with a surprising nair. I respect the balls on Lumen for going for that, but second time's not the charm. Doesn't actually finish it. Come on, man. You got to go for it. One time for the one time, please.
Oh my goodness, I'm sure even he's regretting that as we're just playing it nice and clean right now. The spacing's immaculate, unable to find a way in, but those parries are going to be the difference maker.
For both sides, they are coming out. Right now, instantly recognizing that you have to go for an expedited approach back to ledge. You've got to use that limit to its effectiveness. And we're getting a little bit of extending off the gyro. Not often you get to see that one.
Interesting maneuver. Not even sure if it was on purpose. I can assume it was, but what can I say? Maybe a happy little accident as, oh, just barely on the wrong side of that arm there.
Exactly, and still getting sent off stage, but finding his footing yet again. Now close to a limit. Got to be able to find another one. A quick nair for full hop will allow him more ledge trap opportunities. Still waiting for the get up option, and it's a roll, but this could be good for Lumen. He's waiting for a reversal opportunity. He's just inches away, and oh, we're not going to get it here. But
there
second
it is.
time. Never give up.
It's this consistent lead that Curry Governor's got where it just feels like Lumen's constantly in range, but that looks so perfect, Nerf.
And then he misinput. It was a side B. It was supposed to be the side B. And all of a sudden, all of that great potential. We're still going to get it. We pick it back up, but he's the opposite way. A techable opportunity as well. And now, I mean, the crowd's starting to come alive, finally waking up.
There it is.
I mean, air dodge down would have saved you. Air dodge up, not so much.
Pretty rough as Cloud, this Curry Governor just seems to be right in the head of Lumen, living there rent-free. Still, it's just constantly on the verge of being doable for Lumen, though. We keep seeing these moments of brilliance that are just stifled by the consistent threat of Curry Governor's Cloud.
Exactly. Now putting a hurt on R.O.B. yet again for the final stock. Limit means that we got a potential finisher in the works. Just got to get around the gyro and use the movement abilities that now are amplified by Limit, trying to get a punish here. And
there it is.
Stuffed out by a gigantic explosion.
That's the stuff as that net perfectly timed to actually beat up the Halo invincibility. They're coming out, keeping them safe. Finally, able to grab the Gordo. What? The gyro, I should say. What a fantastic conversion. This could be Lumen's last breath right here.
All right. Trying to huff a little bit of the jet fuel, making sure you've got what it takes to actually make up this difference. We've got a little bit more patient play coming out from Lumen. It's fully going on the gyro front, and it's all calm until this. It's going to be a nice F-tilt fresh off the Limit activation, and that's going to be a great end of the game for Curry Governor.
Fantastic. Looking very, very confident, looking very, very clean. This is tough if you're Lumen, because this isn't like games we've seen before, like those Turret games where it was really consistent, constant threat, not much of a crack in the armor. If anything, it feels like Lumen's kind of going blow for blow with Curry, but there's just a difference maker. There's an X factor within Curry's play that just means he's always 50% ahead of you. He's always in advantage. And so it's up to Lumen to figure out what this difference maker is. That shield pressure, the fact he needs to figure out when he can drop it and when he can approach and when he can punish.
Exactly. And I mean, you can see him getting a couple hits, then backing off and waiting to see what the reactions are from Curry Governor. But at the same time, sometimes you got to know when to go full send. I mean, Curry Governor is doing the same thing with his cross slashes. You got to be able to go for it. I respect that we're going for a mid% side B, but I'm just not sure what the end goal is, right?
Yeah, that's what I would say. Something that Lumen's been constantly caught off guard. What a crisp finishing touch.
Very nice. We had to see it at some point, and you gotta love it. Okay, and then we take him down into the depths. The 1-for-1. Curry Governor shaking his head like he's upset about that, but let's be real. You knew what you signed up for, my man.
Oh my goodness. Just seems to be explosive. Great string coming out constantly. Slightly moving out of the way.
Good air drift, and knowing that you can get a second nair off of that lovely string, still a firm lead here, becoming even more cemented. Oh my God, he does it again. This man, he's got the bread and butters, and now you can tell that it feels our boy Lumen is just toasted.
He's a man of the people, our Curry Governor. He knows how to put on a show. I'll give him that. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Feels like he absolutely just ran away with it, just took the momentum, took the tempo in that last game, and absolutely beat it.
That's right. Curry Governor showing that he's got the spicy plays.
Exactly. Ain't it just? It's no Korma, brother. All right. It's no
Oh,
Korma.
very, very funny.